How to become a Taoist. Taoism, Chinese Daojiao, is an ancient Chinese philosophy, usually dated to around the 5th or 4th centuries BCE, see Wikipedia for more, that is becoming popular in the West for its emphasis on simplicity, naturalness, and harmony, both with yourself and others. Like Buddhism, it is sometimes classified as a religion, both because it ends in ism and because it seeks understanding beyond humanity, in this case via nature, but unlike religions, in the usual sense of the word, modern philosophical Taoism does not require any specific form of belief or initiation. Steps. 1. Take some quiet time for yourself and read the Tao Te Ching, an ancient book of Chinese folk wisdom attributed to the 6th century BC sage Lao Tzu. It's not to be read in one sitting, but rather to be contemplated over time. But if you're looking for a gentler introduction, especially if you're not yet committed, but simply deciding whether Taoism is right for you, may we humbly suggest the following? The writings of Chuang Tzu, Zhuangzi. His writings offer a more down-to-earth and humorous perspective on the principles of Taoism. Together, Lao Tzu and Chuang Tzu make up the yin and yang of primary Taoist texts, and we recommend both. Zhuangzi Speaks and the Tao Speaks by Tsai Chi-chung. The Tao of Pooh and the Tao of Piglet by Benjamin Hoff. These companion books are intended for those who do not fully understand Taoism, and though they're based on Winnie the Pooh, they're easily accessible to readers of all ages. 2. Research Taoism further. Many translations of Taoist texts, see below, can be found in bookstores, libraries, and the internet. Be sure to find a quality translation of the Tao Te Ching and other Chinese texts. Since the English and Chinese languages are so different, a good translation can make all the difference. 3. Call yourself a Taoist if you find Taoist ideas appealing. To be consistent, begin applying the philosophical principles to your actions. 4. It would be wise to join a Taoist group if one is available where you live. Joining a guan can benefit you greatly and improve the pace in which you achieve peace of mind and body. Alternatively, the Reformed Taoist congregation offers an online community of philosophical Taoists. 5. Use the ideas of the Tao to restructure your thinking and lifestyle. This may lead to spiritual and philosophical communion, also known as peace. Even before peace is achieved, it will begin to spread outward into other people and the world around you. 6. Learn an internal cultivation art form such as Qigong, Tai Chi, or Taoist yoga. Neijia, Chinese Neijia, usually translated as internal martial arts, follow many Taoist principles, and are sometimes called physical Taoism. Tips. Some people refer to Taoism as Daoism. This spelling is phonetically more accurate, although its use is not as widespread. Either variation is acceptable, so use whichever you prefer. No matter how you spell the word, it is pronounced daoism. Tao, or Dao, means the way journey. However, this definition should be taken as a beginner's meaning, since many people argue that the true Tao cannot be put into words. Lao Tzu writes, "The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao." Ever been in the zone? This could be a modern description of being one with the way, effortless action by non-action. If that makes sense at all, you've got a good start. Wu Wei, non-action, or non-ado, is a fundamental principle of Taoism and is a good place to start. Wu Wei is the concept of knowing when to act and when not to act. This allows one to accomplish all that is necessary, without using too much energy. Other important principles include the 3 jewels of the Tao: compassion, moderation, and humility. Taoism often uses nature as an analogy. For example, water flowing down a river doesn't strain to do so, it just flows naturally. If the water hits an obstacle, it doesn't fight against it, it just flows around it and continues. A large tree may seem stronger than a small blade of grass, but in a hurricane, the tree is uprooted while the blade of grass flexes with the wind. So strength may also be found in apparent weakness. Warnings. Don't become a Taoist to impress others or to appear deep, as you will not receive a lasting reward for doing so. You will not benefit from Taoism if you approach it with this attitude, and others will consider you shallow. Your sole reward will be the appearance of being deep, as much as a placid lake looks much deeper than it really is.